My name is Christian Basil. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. From Krypton Radio and the creators of the Hanging With web show, this is the legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend.
Christian's muted. Good thing I can override my mute.
I couldn't unmute him.
Christian is not talking.
Nope.
Boom.
I couldn't unmute him, so I figured, you know what? Let me just throw everybody on the screen.
Fine.
That'll make him kind of go, wait a
Welcome
minute.
to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basil, and welcome to another one of our Halloween holiday specials here for 2021. We got a very special episode and a fun one where all you are interactive. I know, Carl. Thanks a lot. Thanks. I know. Thanks, guys. Just really rub it up there. Yes, I know. No sound. I always forget to do that there. My name is Christian Basil, and welcome. We got a groovy team for you today, as we are approaching Halloween. Here's a very special episode that I always love doing every year that we have on the show out here. Doctor Who. Where's the banner? Oops. Oh, the banner's not showing up there. Gotta love it there. There we go. Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, Doctor Who takes on versus the monsters. Now, how this works is, what we've done is, the story behind this, the Doctor has been taken out of the WHOniverse, and we've all selected a monster for the Doctor to fight in our universe. But there is a catch. We're going to be explaining, each one of us, the monster we have selected for the Doctor to fight. Now, however, you've noticed over on this side of the screen, you notice the dice. They're back. The lucky dice are coming back out here. Dave is going to roll the fate of one of the selected doctors of the monster that we're going to be taking on. So let's just say I pick just off the top of my head, I don't know why. Let's say Daleks. I just picked Daleks from the WHOniverse. Dave will be rolling the dice, and we will be telling you which doctor will be facing the Daleks to give us an idea out there. Now, don't forget, for those of you just joining us, hey, I haven't even started out there yet. Please, for all of you who are just joining us, please go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and don't forget to subscribe. Tom, I decided to take a shower and the show starts on time. What's up with that?
Sir, it didn't start good, though.
It didn't start good, though.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Christian didn't have anything to say.
Not a lot to say at the very beginning there. But speaking of not having a lot to say, we're going to start off by introducing our panelists today. And we're going to start off with Dave. How you doing there, Dave? I love the hat. I love the hat.
Nice.
Woo! See, I can do whatever I want, right? I want it down, I can do down. I want to be...
There you go.
I'm a dick. I'm a dork.
Yep.
I can do whatever I want with it.
Who's a dicky dork? How you doing
Things
there,
here are great. I'm ready to roll these shiny math rocks of destiny over here.
That's it. Let him have his... Go back to this where he's comfortable.
That was it. Now you're doing your own stuff now. I mean, I've been seeing more content coming from you and the rathole.ca.
A little bit. We had a great interview here last night with Jason Orsina about the Ragnarok run, which is basically 10 miles in 10 days over Yuletide.
Mm-hmm.
Just a way to get active and do stuff. We gave away a 3 season passes to Workout Adventure.
Ooh.
So that was, and that's a super thing if you get a chance to check it out. I've got an interview at the end of November with James Stormer, who is winner and or nominated for numerous awards for the Party of One podcast. So that's going to be super, super exciting. And we'll have a big giveaway for that episode as well. But I can't announce what it is just yet.
Okay, cool. Well, keep an eye out and go over to the rathole.ca and check out his YouTube channel. So any announcements or anything coming up, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to hit our notification bell too if you want updates on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS for live content as well as exclusive content that we only have on the YouTube page. Once again, bringing back Miss Leanne Modore.
Hello.
How you doing there, Leanne?
I'm doing well, and hopefully no audio problems this week. We'll
Oh,
You
yeah, we
sound
did.
great.
You sound better.
Oh,
You
good.
sound much better.
Yes.
I was the one with the audio problems today.
Yeah, see, we traded.
There you go. And don't forget to check out Leanne on her Instagram page.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I feel like such a second-rate guest because I don't have all
Why?
these amazing places. I don't have all these amazing places. I need to do better in social media.
Are you kidding me? What
That's a
is that
goal.
behind you? How is that? That is all the Harry Potter pops? Is that what that is? That all Harry Potter pops, or just
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
yeah?
And
no,
Sword of Gryffindor. There it is.
Oh,
Nice.
ooh, didn't notice it.
yeah. So you have
Oh,
you
I saw
win.
the Nimbus.
If I
Yeah.
turn and go.
Oh my God.
Okay, now I feel like my house is shambles compared to yours.
Right?
So we're
Always.
trying to do a Hogwarts themed dining room in the dining room. So we'll see
You
what happens.
succeeded.
But this is a start. This is a start.
You have
Awesome.
the
Okay,
This
so
is a
get-
win.
social media.
I vote you get some candles that you buy on Amazon that have the little remote and hang them.
Yes,
We did that in
Oh,
our
yeah.
at
I'm
work.
working on
and-
that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
but-
hanging ones. So it
Like
looks
the-
Oh, shoot.
yeah.
Hanging ones.
yeah.
The hanging.
That way they look. You use a fishing line, so it looks like they're floating.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I just have to say because
Uh.
this came up back when we did an Ask Me Anything thing. This is a Quidditch jersey. This is New Zealand's national
Nice.
Quidditch team.
Oh, really?
And anytime you see me on the show, 90% of the time I'm wearing a Quidditch jersey. So y'all win. I love that background.
We have a chat from Israel. It's going to Leanne. Leanne, what is Alicia wearing today?
Okay. So his name is not Israel. First of all, his name is
Oh.
Busy, and he will always be busy because.
Okay. Well, I'm reading it off the
that's-
YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's what my son named him when my son was like 2. He named him Busy, but she's actually still wearing the same thing she was last weekend, and she's
Mhm.
still in my front hallway, scaring people when they walk through the front door. So she is still in her Clockwork Droid costume.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, we get to see
That's
it?
my mannequin.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got up and walked over there, yeah.
Okay. We'll do it later. We'll do it later down there.
I'm scared about audio problems, after
Oh.
party though.
Oh, gotcha. We'll save it for the after party there. We want to say hello to Carl, Tom, Lynn, Daniel, Mark, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining us out there. Speaking of joining us, I'm going to be introducing and we're going to be announcing you've got the Traveling TARDIS now.
What? No, I don't. I don't know what you're
I hope
talking
you
about.
don't scare me like that.
Woo.
There it is.
Now, Melanie, tell the audience why you have my TARDIS these days.
I have the TARDIS this time around because I will be going to Fan Expo Denver on Halloween weekend. So if you want to swing by, I'll have to change my little thing here so you can see it. But I will be at in Artist Alley at booth 348A. So 348A is where I'll be. And I'll have this here. And we're going to be doing something new with the Traveling TARDIS. And that's going to be giving away a little, so people remember, because Christian usually always takes pictures with people. And I get to do that this time around. What we're going to be doing is if you come and see me at Denver, and I'll give you a business card so you remember to, you already see this show, all that kind of fun stuff, but like us on Facebook, all that kind of fun stuff. We are going to be posting everything, all the photos of the cosplayers with this. And this is going to be a thing from now on going forward, all the cons that we go to live. We're going to put your photo on Facebook. We'll kind of link you over to let you know, make sure you tag yourself to say, hey, this is, where I'm at.
Exactly.
And then following the con, we'll do a quick little debrief of the con of whoever attended, us talking about it. So for this example, it will be moi. And if we feature your photo on the show, on the live stream, I will be sending you out a little TLTT prize. So we'll figure out. I'm still working on the logistics of what that little prize pack is going to entail, but you get that, and you get, all the cool stuff that comes with taking a photo with this little guy, this heavy metal thing.
And you get to be with the TARDIS all weekend long. Now, I was about to...
And it will take 6 months for the TARDIS to make its way back to Kristen,
right?
just like last time.
I know.
That was because COVID happened.
Last I checked, we're still in the middle of COVID.
I know, right? But now it's back.
Florida.
So it was easier to do a transfer this time around.
Such a long drive away for such a little piece of metal.
Yes, but I'll make sure to bring it to Christian and I'll hand deliver it to him.
And Dave, I finally got to meet Kevin. And Kevin and I, when I handed Kevin off the TARDIS, he was going over to Epcot to check out the new fireworks display, and we were in the parking lot for like an hour just talking.
I was working.
I was like, hey, we were getting buddied up there.
Yeah, he was my emissary he was the messenger and to bring this back home. I was working. I was like, I'm not going all the way out to Orlando to get the TARDIS. Kevin did it. So Kevin did it.
Speaking of emissary, this is our first time this guest has been on our show. We've been on her show quite a few times. She's the Fan Expo Meetup ambassador. I've been on 2 shows that she was doing for a special tribute to Halloween.
3.
Was it 3?
3.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
And we're going to do another one soon, I hope.
Okay, awesome. For Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm hoping we've got one coming up very shortly there. And also, Heather invited Jessica and Melanie to do some cooking, and we're hoping to be doing that coming up as we get closer to Thanksgiving.
That's my intention.
So everybody, welcome Heather Bador.
Hi, everybody.
Expo Meetup Ambassador. How you doing there, Heather?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? I'm glad to actually be here. Christian's always like, hey, you need to do this. And I'm like, I don't have time, busy. But I have time today.
Oh, no, Melanie, she razzed me too. She's going like,
what?
You haven't asked? Because every time I've asked her, she's been like, she's been busy. I was like, I'm not going to. So one time I forget. I wouldn't say I forgot. I just said, I'm going to bother her. I know because she's always doing concerts and she's always going to places. And the one time I just said, I'm not going to ask her. I know she's busy because I always see you doing live
I'm kind of
concerts.
offended, Christian. How is this possible?
She just sent a message to me going like, why didn't you ask me to be on the show? I'm like, you're always busy. I'm just like, it's
been habit.
She's always busy because other people always ask her to be on their thing.
But
if you become one of those people, then she goes on to do these things.
Yeah, you got to ask me like more than like 48 hours in advance.
Have you met Christian?
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't know the show topic until late last night. I mean,
what?
Oh, he was on me all night. He's like, pick. And I'm like, oh, fine. So, yeah.
I was just like, pick a monster. And just like everybody was like, dun, 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 dun,
well, it's such a vast environment to choose from. So, we all have our own little kinks.
And there's like so many. How do you narrow it down?
I know.
You
But
can't
we had
one.
In my brain, I was like monster, not villain. And I'm like, what is the villain?
10
A
minutes
monster?
before the show.
No, I agree.
10 minutes before the show, I'm texting them. So
for those of you just joining us, what we're doing is this episode's called Doctor Who versus the Monsters. What we've done is we've taken the Doctor, we've taken the time scoop, pulled him or her out of time in the Whoniverse and brought them to our universe where they're going to be taking on monsters in our reality. So they could be monsters, and I'm just throwing this out there. It could be Frankenstein. It could be the Wolfman. It could be, an enemy of any monster type of any genre. And the 6 of us, and hopefully Jess Nicole, who is with Sites and Side Quests, YouTube channel should be on later. She's going to be bringing it on. So fingers crossed. She's taking care of her kid, and we're not rushing it. So we all selected a monster, but if you notice the dice roll, what's going to happen is after we tell you about our monster, Dave is going to roll the magic dice, and Dave, by that dice, is going to tell us which doctor will be fighting that monster, and we're going to be talking about it a little bit later. So
you just threw me for a loop.
You got it. Okay. So without further ado, you know what, Melanie, let's go ahead and go to commercial break. And
okay, but make sure we come back. We have to do these comments. We've got a lot of comments.
Oh, yeah, we got comments. We're going to get to your comments.
Commercial, then comments.
Exactly. When we return, please continue to stay logged on, tuned in, and become part of the legend.
Bateman.
What's the Bateman?
A novel set in Florida, written by Florida author D.L. Havlin. Suspense, mystery, and murder.
Evidence is in the bait.
The Bait Man is available at local bookstores and online.
Jackie Sonnenberg's My Soul to Keep is a ghost story rooted in the realities of actual cults. When 13-year-old Sky Monroe arrives at her new boarding school, all she can think about is death and connecting with the afterlife. Soon she discovers her school's spirituality group, the Guardians of Light, and they have a secret. They can speak with the dead, and the organization is a cult. But this isn't Sky's only problem. The campus house where Sky resides is haunted, and even the ghosts have an agenda. They intend on getting the souls they want. Filled with mystery and intrigue plucked straight from the headlines, author Jackie Sonnenberg's research and attention to detail give this ghost story an even more eerie atmosphere. Find My Soul to Keep on Amazon.com today.
Oh, brilliant! It's hard to believe that in the 56-year history of the greatest sci-fi television show in the English language, there has never been a fan guide to Doctor Who. The official books might give you what they think you need to know, but only a guide written by a true fan will give you what you really want to know. Join Whovian, the brilliant Mackenzie Flaw, as she takes you on an intensive journey inside the world of the first female Doctor. In the Binge Watcher's Guide to Doctor Who, Season 11. Right, let's get a shift on.
If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitch, and now we're connected to Twitter on our Twitter page. Not much going on over there, but if you want to join us, we're on the Twitter page. Don't forget, we are being powered by Ragin. Sign up.
Hey there, this is Meredith Loughran with Ragin, and I wanted to let you know that we encourage and promote independent creators and their projects through organic interaction, consultations, and more. Visit Nita and me at RaginAVC.com for details and contact information. Hit the button.
Hit the button. Hey, for those of you just joining us, welcome to Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, Doctor Who versus the Monsters. Let's go ahead and get to your chats, and then we're going to get into our little game, give you a little bit of a demonstration. I believe, Melanie, you want to go first, don't you?
Chats first?
Chats first. Chats first,
Okay.
and then we're going to...
And then me. Yes.
And then you. Yes. Let's go ahead and hit the chats.
Okay, so apparently I'm about to kill Mark, so that's the first chat. But you will outdo
Bail
Dave.
you out.
Huh? How am I kill? Oh, give you a clue. 10K Candyman on the way from UK. I don't know what this is, but I'm intrigued. I don't. 10. Oh, kilogram. Ooh, is this food? Oh my God, I can't wait. Okay, anyway, I don't know. I hope it's food. It's probably not food. America. Fat girl dreams. Anyway, Daniel Alexander Sheldon says, I'm curious, are any of y'all doing Doctor Who cosplays for Halloween?
That is a good question.
I'm bringing out my Dalek Hal.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
I think you, Melanie, and I think you, Leanne, are our cosplayer extraordinaires. And Heather, have you ever cosplayed Doctor Who?
Not Who, but everything.
Everything else.
I actually
I've been
might.
focusing on my Scarlet Witch. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, for me, Halloween's going to be at Fan Expo Denver, and that's that Sunday. And I'm sitting here going, the more again, Florida girl, I keep looking at the weather app going, oh God, it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. But that kind of brings up the fact that I have a Ninth Doctor cosplay, and he's got a sweet leather jacket.
Do it.
And Eccleston's also going to be there. So am I going to be that person holding this TARDIS in that costume? Stay tuned.
Maybe you have to.
Maybe I have to.
You should.
Do you not have plans to do cosplay for Halloween with Doctor Who this year?
No.
My son joined a manga group last year at school. So he and his friend are very Attack on Titan. So we may be doing that for him and his friend. And then my daughter and her little bestie want to go as Ladybug and her like alter ego. I don't know if anybody else knows Miraculous. Okay, I'm seeing heads. Yes. So her little friend is going to go as Ladybug, and then she's going to go as Marionette. So
okay. I say, was anybody going to do Cat Noir?
There's no Cat Noirs. Just
how do you
have to find one?
No Cat Noir.
I don't know. They just wanted to be Marionette and Ladybug.
Which I think is cute.
Because I don't know. It's kind of cute, right? Because they both get to be the same person-ish, kind of.
Yeah.
If you want to blow their mind, tell them Bryce Papenbrook is the voice of Cat Noir and I think Aaron in Attack on Titan.
Really?
Hmm?
Oh, really? Okay. Amazing. I will, because that is the thing my son needs to know, because he likes factoids like that. That's awesome.
Yep. Oh, he's got as with most anime voice actors, he's got a resume the size of your arm, but he's fabulous.
Yeah.
And Melanie Daniel says about the 9th Doctor cosplay, do it, because you're going to have the 9th Doctor out there anyway.
I know. So
I know.
maybe
if he shows up, watch. I'm hoping he does, and I hope he comes to MegaCon next year.
Right.
So.
Right.
Did you skip down?
And back to Calgary, Edmonton.
I did skip down. Sorry.
You skipped crazy down. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get everybody else. Okay. So Laura says, a monster outside of the Doctor Who universe. I would like to see the Doctor go up against Phil and Kaha. I don't know this. Kaya? Who said ooh? Kaja?
The Girl Genius. The Folgios do Girl Genius. It's an amazing steampunk comic book that's also getting a physical copy of the GURPS system RPG. Hitting Kickstarter in like a couple of weeks.
Okay. That would be kind of cool.
So good.
Tom says, say what? I'm not sure what that was referring to. Let's see, 15 minutes ago. Sorry, Tom. Andre Burgess says, monster zombies, somewhat about quantum mechanics you do not understand fully, or the basics. Is that all you can bring on? What else? Carl says, I bet Melanie's flying. Yes, I'm flying to Denver. She will probably fly right over us, as we'll be in Dalton, Georgia that weekend. Yes, I will be flying right over you. I will wave from the window. Tom says, cashews. Who was eating cashews before? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Daniel also asks, Christian, this is a question for you. Would you be okay with me doing a 3D rendition of your traveling TLTT logo? I'll send it to you and credit you for the original, of course.
Well, I didn't make the logo, but if you want to make a 3D rendition, go for it.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Let us know, and we'll chat more about that.
Definitely want to take the conventions.
Paul, he says, "Hey guys, Daleks are in attendance."
Oh my God.
That's Paul from the Dalek Builders of Florida.
Yes.
I wouldn't call it an enemy, but would love to see the Doctor and Mothman. That would be kind of cool.
We're not doing enemies, though. We are doing monsters.
Enemies. Yeah, technically, yeah, he would count, right? Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday yet it is. And yeah, we've got a lot. Ooh. We could do a rewrite of Invasion of the Dinosaurs.
Maybe.
That's cool. Christian apparently messaged, so I have to go through here.
Oh my God.
Is a rabid fan a monster? Like Misery?
Like Misery.
Could be. Maybe one of us picked a monster that's very much like that. That was the do it. Okay, fine, I will. I love Attack. Daniel loves Attack on Titan. Dave should be Cat Noir.
That's my
That'd be cool.
Nice.
Let's see. Attack on Titan is awesome. Indeed. Another Doctor Who monster crossover. Okay, Godzilla. That would be kind of fun. I could see the Doctor treating them like 12 did with the Rex. Oh, Tom says me. He's the one eating. He's the one that's eating the cashews. And Darcirus says, hey-ya, and lots of hearts.
Gotcha. Melanie, let's go ahead and get the final comment. Let's make this a final comment, and then we'll go after.
That was the final comment.
That was the final comment. Okay.
Yes, so
let's go ahead and start the show. Again, for those of you just joining us, welcome. Short thing, the short version of this. We pulled the Doctor out of the WHOniverse, brought him into our universe, and we've challenged the Doctor with one of our choice for the monsters in our universe. And we'll have Melanie go first and explain which monster that the Doctor will be taking on. And then as soon as Melanie explains everything, we're going to be rolling the dice and showing which Doctor will be taking on Melanie's monster. So Melanie, tell us a little bit about your selection and who you picked.
Well, fun little fact here. Two people kind of nailed it on the head of who I'm picking. And I'll give you a quick hint. Is the Rabbit fan a monster like Misery? Well, yes, this monster isn't really a monster. They're human. They're a little bit, let's see. They are a Rabbit fan. They are very much someone that is lurking in the shadows and is a stalker. So that's truly a monster. They're very smart. They're very cunning. And they're dressed like Tom here. Where's Tom dressed like them? I'm talking about the Phantom of the Opera. And I went ahead and went, Universal monsters. You can pick Phantom of the Opera back in, I think it was 2023 that Lon Chaney did the Phantom of the Opera. But yep, there he is, the man of 1,000 faces. But yeah, any version, whether you want to go, old school monster Claude Rains kind of movie, or even Andrew Lloyd Webber's, I don't care. It's still the Phantom of the Opera. And this monster to me is rooted in something devious and real. And that's stalkerism. This is a monster that would be able to lurk in the shadows and is going to just like a good little sniper, just watch your every move, become fixated, lives in the echo chamber of his mind that just is not really having any human interaction and is just starting to build and build and fixate and fixate and fixate. And imagine how the Doctor has to face somebody that knows everything about the Doctor and has been watching you from the shadows. And let's say that they decide to drop a chandelier on you. It's just waiting and watching and being very cunning. So
I like Carl's comment.
So guess what, everybody? Carl's going to come over here and stalk us.
Possibly there.
I'm gonna drop a chandelier from my airplane. I'm going over Georgia, Carl. I'm coming out. I'm fighting fire with fire. So yes. But I don't know which Doctor he's going after. So who is
Dave, roll the dice of time and tell us which Doctor based upon the roll. And remember,
make it big.
No matter what number it is, and not necessarily is joined up with that particular Doctor. So if he rolls a 4, it may not be Tom Baker's Doctor. What did you get?
It is a 9.
It is a 9.
9.
What's a 9?
So guess what,
Who's a 9?
Melanie?
Wow.
Wow.
Here's
the 9. Here's the 9.
Who is the 9?
The Doctor that's going to be taking on the Phantom of the Opera. Yes.
Oh, this would be fun because this could be an adventure that good old 11 decides to maybe take Clara to the theater. Maybe he takes Amy and Rory to the theater. I think this would be kind of fun because I think it would depend on who's his companions, because that kind of, to me, I see this perfectly as maybe it's not that the Phantom is looking at him, but the Phantom is fixating on maybe either Amy or Rory, or Amy or Clara, or like almost like a Christine kind of thing. And he's fixating on her. So now the Doctor has to save the companion, which I think would be a really cool kind of story. Damn it, Chibnall or RTD, let me have a chance at giving you a treatment for that script, because this one would be fun. But I think 11 would be just as cunning and to outdo. I think he would be able to figure out that somebody's kind of that somebody, it's not a ghost in the opera house, that clearly it's a man. I think he would be able to thwart maybe even the chandelier coming down. But yeah, I think that would be a good matchup, because that could be fun. It's very in vogue with all the other kind of 11 stories we've already had that Moffat wrote, of him fighting like being his own, like the Sherlock, being his own Sherlock against the intelligence.
Would you remember, with all this? Remember the scene from Vampires of Venice, and he goes into the tunnel and he meets up all the fish women? Yes. I kind of see that going on up there when he finally meets the Phantom, and he's going like, "Oh, you coming around here often?"
Right, but I also could see this as because it is 11. he can be very powerful and very vengeful if he chooses to be, which really isn't often. But I think 11 that if crafted correctly, 11 would see the kindness and this. I think he would pity the Phantom and maybe not have that, that sad story of the Phantom getting killed and everything. But then again, the Phantom did kill people. So I don't know. This would be kind of interesting to play with 11 on. Does he show mercy and does he help this poor creature?
Yeah.
That, that all society is turned back on, or does he, help, get him to the place, or, what have you? Because you could do so much not going with the actual storyline of Phantom. So
what's the name of the singer? I can't think of her name.
Christine.
Christine. I would see him actually interacting more with her and kind of accepting what he's been through. And in other terms, but then still he kind of treats him as a monster of all the bad things he has done, but then kind of uses his knowledge of what he knows, talking more to Christine about his scenario and his situation out there. So I kind of see it as a twofer for the Matt Smith, and he's perfect too, because he can just play. I would love to see with Claire. So yeah, we got to vote for Claire.
Let's see that instead of the fixation being to Christine, it just turns to Clara. Like in that writing that episode, it's what happens if Christine's out with laryngitis one night and Clara's going in there to sing? I don't know, they're everywhere.
I kind of slightly wish it was the Sixth Doctor because of that scene with Perry, where he sees the Loch Ness monster creature. I can't think of his name, but it was Time Lash, and her turning around going, "I told you she'd scream." So. All right, guys, kind of get an idea of what we're doing for today. Don't forget, if we have time, or if we can do if we got more time in the after party, we want to get your pick on the monsters as well. Well, I'm off to. Sorry. If we were including humans, humanoids here, how about that? Wow, God, how about the Doctor running into Freddy Krueger in an Sage's choice? Yes.
Wow.
So you get the idea.
Wow.
Well, that one will definitely maybe. Touch on in the after party or ignore. I'm not sure. It's okay. Yeah, it is. I love you, but
you're fine. We're talking about
we all went silent. Yeah. Okay, that was awesome.
So, who says that's not one of our picks today, there, James? So, speaking of which, we're going to go to commercial break. When we return, you've got an idea of the game, and we're going to get to your choices. We're going to go through the episode over here, get everybody's choice, and then when we have time, we'll get to your choice. When we return, please continue to stay logged on to and become part of the legend.
Meet the Doctor.
I'm the Doctor.
But not the one you were expecting.
All right, sexy. It's time to go home.
Doctor Who Velocity. Streaming now.
This is Cosplay Michael with the Hanging Out Club Show. I want to tell you about my friends at Embellis Effects in Orlando, Florida. They've got makeup, costumes, and props for all of your costume needs. And the team at Embellis Effects is helpful and friendly. Embellis Effects is one of my favorite places, and I know it will be yours too. I'll see you there. Or go to embelliseffects.com. And remember, cosplay is for everyone.
The massive audio Doctor Who Bad Wolf Bluetooth TARDIS speaker. That's all I gotta say, one word. Wow. It looks like it just jumped right off the screen. Here it is in all its Bad Wolf glory. Right here is the on-off switch and the up and down volume. And right here's the speaker. The TARDIS stands about 6 inches from the bottom of the TARDIS all the way up to the top where the light is. Look at the detail. Wow.
And for those of you listening on the podcast, go to Amazon.com/FameTek. It's Amazon.com/FAMETEK. Not only do they have the Bluetooth speakers and the wireless chargers for Doctor Who, but they also are working on Star Trek and other geekdoms that you may have out there. And don't forget to tell them the legend of the Traveling TARDIS sent you. Welcome back to the legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basil. And don't forget, if you're listening to us on the podcast or if you want to subscribe, iHeartRadio, sci-fi.radio. You can get the app for free, download and listen to our episodes as they premiere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, CBS Radios, radio.com, and Spreaker, as well as Player FM, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Check us out, download the episodes, and listen to them for free. Welcome back there. Let's go with Leanne.
Before we do that, I think we had Mark had a slight challenge. So
Okay.
We should quickly bring his comment back up.
You got it. Bring up Mark's comment.
And since this is the fastest
roll a D20.
D20 I got.
Doctor beats the Phantom in the odds.
So that logo actually is a 20.
You just rolled a nat 20?
I did.
That's impressive.
Oh my god.
Now you won't roll one for like another year.
Excellent.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So, yeah,
it only took down the Phantom, took him down good.
So Mark even just was like, if just roll a 20 and not even saying to roll the 20, just odd or even was what happened. So even the Doctor beat the Phantom. So, oh my god.
Oh, I see. Well,
now we need but now I need to know, Mark, what was the stipulation if it was a 20? Did you have anything in mind and you didn't say it? But oh my god, because now I kind of want to have that happen each time. It's like, okay, what? Oh my god. That's insane. Okay.
Alrighty, our next panelist is Leanne. Leanne, who did you
Yes.
pick and why? And this one is actually a fun one too.
It is kind of a fun one. I just introduced a friend to Doctor Who over the last couple of months. We've been going through it. And she just got out of David Tennant, and we just did all like the Christmas episodes. So I don't know, maybe that's kind of why they're in my mind. But the Gremlins, I picked the Gremlins.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
So we got the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Both in the movies and their sequel. Now, is Gizmo in the realm, or is it just the Gremlins spiking the team?
Yes, absolutely. Gizmo is
In
there.
fact, should we put in
He's here for it.
like the Doctor's rescuing Gizmo from the Gremlins or something?
I
Where's
had this
Gizmo,
whole thing where it's like Gizmo was like he was like a gift, right?
Yeah.
From like a
Yeah.
companion on the TARDIS, and yeah, so I had like a whole scenario in my head, which I thought was like, this is the Doctor I think would be great for it, but
Let's see.
we're rolling dice. So
Dum dum dum.
You got it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's roll the dice and see which Doctor. Leanne. Gizmo.
Do that again because somehow I rolled a 9 again. 14.
All righty, let's go to the list. And wow. Okay. This is going to be an interesting story. Leanne, here's the
Okay.
Doctor is going to be taking on the Gremlins.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Eighth Doctor. It's
Can
Paul
he have the
McGann.
different
Wow.
hair though?
I've
he
got
not-
him in the pre-war Doctor. type
Okay,
deal.
fine.
So we got him
Yeah.
from the Fox move.
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you think?
Oh my
Eighth Doctor
gosh.
at taking on the Gremlins. I kind of think he accidentally
I'm
takes
just-
Gizmo into the TARDIS, and then they start.
He
screwing
looks
around
like he
with
runs the shop that sold. Gizmo.
Yes,
Yes.
you're absolutely right. He does. Like, this
amazing.
isn't even where my head was, and so now I don't know. Wow, we got to work on this. Now I'm all over the place. Let's see.
It's like,
Mm.
right?
The
It's almost like
scenario
somebody
I had
went.
in my head that is like, it's gone now.
I mean, that looks
He's-
like you'd accidentally
he is
walk
the
in there and take
seller.
him.
Yeah, he is the seller, and then he accidentally trips and gets water on Gizmo,
Yeah.
and
Oh no.
things ensue from there on.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be Eight that messes things up. It's him. 'Cause
That would be
Yeah.
very
He's from
doctorish.
after midnight,
Yeah, he would.
that kind of stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be very doctorish.
And,
For like he
like-
saved the world, got Gizmo out of there. Gizmo's on the TARDIS, chilling with him. He'll keep him protected. He falls in the pool,
Oh,
and then they eat something after midnight. Just
Right.
Because that
Yes.
sounds like
There it
an
is.
Eighth Doctor theme, especially with Big Finish, where in like 5 minutes he's always like figured out the problem, and then 7 minutes later found out he's caused a bigger problem, and he still has the first problem to work out. That sounds
Yeah.
like an Eighth Doctor thing. So to take on the Gremlins, yeah, I could see that. I could perfectly see that. Dave, what do you think? Eighth Doctor versus the Gremlins.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant, and I love how this story is going. It is just growing with this group, and Big Finish. Are you listening?
Well, I need to get some rights
This needs to
first.
happen next year's Christmas.
if Mountain Dew can afford the Gremlin, Gizmo right now to
Right.
to the branding, y'all can do
Yeah.
that, right? I'll start the
They're
Kickstarter.
licensing those like little buggers like crazy right now.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I got a card game upstairs that I'll be reviewing in a couple of weeks here.
And folks, if you're joining us,
and when I started this,
no, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm quiet.
Sorry, I don't know if anyone saw this chat, but Mark says, no, I didn't have anything, but in my mind, let's roll D20. If below 15, Gizmo dies in the rescue.
Oh,
no! Goodbye, Gizmo.
Oh, Howie Mandel out in the second round. Oh,
poor Gizmo.
Poor Gizmo.
You've now killed Gizmo. Good job.
Yep. Good job, Mark. Good job.
Good job, Mark.
Good job.
That's how Gizmo.
Well, yeah, Mark, you really you kind of didn't set that bar low. So I was gonna say Dave technically killed him, but the bar was
No, Shining Memories of Destiny, not me.
I mean, seriously, roll a 16 or higher to save him. That's
tough.
Wow, that's some DMing
tough.
there, sir. That's ruthless. Thank you.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. Okay.
So it's one of those things where he died a little bit, but then Eighth Doctor saves him. There you go.
Beowulf says, "Evening. Oh, the Doctor versus
Beowulf.
the Thing.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought about the Thing.
That would be cool.
I really did. But then I picked Phantom. Okay.
Gotcha. Heather, you're up. What was your choice?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see my vampire thing going on here. I'm an Anne Rice fan, and I 100% when challenge was accepted, I was like, you know what, Akasha from Queen of the Damned. Yeah, she is ruthless. I mean, she's gorgeous, obviously. Oppressed, managed to get out of all sorts of craziness. And wanted to really make her own destiny. She's the OG. She is the original first vampire. She's a freaking queen. She's extremely mentally unstable. So, that's always fun to play with. And she's literally empty inside. She's constantly trying to fulfill that and fill herself back up, but she can't stop. And she's determined, if you read the book, she is determined to obliterate about 90% of the men in the world to create this Eden for women, and she's essentially trying to punish all the progenies that have been created and just kind of start fresh. But there's this whole internal battle of, is she going to try to repopulate, or is she going to try to, remain queen and kind of dominate society all over again?
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited to see this challenge because she's ruthless. She really is ruthless.
And anybody in the trivia for Queen of the Damned knows that this gentleman is in the movie.
Yes,
Paul McGann.
that is very accurate statement.
He is in the movie for too short of a time.
The girl from Mighty Ducks.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Dave.
she is. Yes, she is.
Who's the costume?
How do I read this so that it's 8?
Yeah.
Again.
That would have been funny if you rolled an 8. You got 8.
I really would.
Roll it.
All right, and
let's see.
It is in fact 16.
16. Well,
who? I know.
It's going to be a perfect. Booyah!
All right.
The 10th Doctor is going to be taking on Akasha.
Well,
oh my.
Hello, perfect boyfriend.
All I can think is Fright Night.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That just
Peter
brought up
Vincent,
so many different
Vampire
things.
Hunter.
Oh my god.
Yes, but
Sorry.
let's also play around with this because charming as hell, perfect. Sorry, I'm a 10th fan. But
There you go.
realistically, more so quick wit. Yeah, kind of can play Akasha's game a smidge. But at the same time, I think, let's go to the physicality of the doctors alone, right? So any doctor, alien race, do we know if it's human blood? Let's be real here. Do we know if Akasha tries to feed? Is it toxic? Is it feeding her? And the doctor has 2 hearts. Is that good for a vampire or is that detrimental?
That's a good point because you're literally thinking about Time Lord biology here, in that it's not. Would vampirism work on a Time Lord?
Right. And
This is Well, I was about to say, if we really want to go into history, there have been a couple times. First of all, I don't want to reveal too much. Whoa, bye, Heather.
Did you accidentally get rid of Heather?
No, she's been dropping in and out. I think it's her Wi-Fi there. She'll be back, but the it's not the first time the Doctor has been involved with vampires. Oops, there you go.
I'm back.
You're back.
Hey.
It's not the first time the Doctor has been involved with vampires, and actually, we're going to be talking Dave's answer when we get back from the commercial break. But I just remember, I forgot what it was. Death Comes to Time. How the Doctor defeated that vampire. Spoiler alert for those of you who didn't go for Death Comes to Time. He defeats a vampire by eating a whole thing of garlic salt.
Right.
Garlic salt.
Ooh,
that's how he defeats. Yeah,
That's
the vampire just starts munching
Garlic
on him, and all of a sudden the vampire just dies.
Well, but Akasha is not just any vampire. She is literally queen, and
that's.
I'm just saying that's something the Doctor would do.
That see, that wouldn't work because that would mean no vampire could ever eat somebody that's Italian. Ever. We don't stop putting garlic on things. Our ancestors just whisper to us.
Anybody that likes good flavor to their food, that means that nobody could ever. Right? No, that's pretty fair. But yeah, I think I would hope that the 10th Doctor would come through. Fair. Yes. Well, that's kind of going to my point. Right. I would feel that he would be attracted.
He's attracted to unstable, needy women like Rose. She's really not.
I agree. No, but I agree because I feel that he would be attracted to her, but he would want to fix her and try to turn her good. But then at the same time, I think that a part of him would really care, but then she would kind of very much like a Lestat kind of thing. Oh God! And below Buffy Summers come and stay Queen of Damn through the heart. 13 and 19. Doctor opens window by sun. What? Okay.
Okay, so he does a nat 20. The Doctor's marrying her.
I didn't. It got a 15.
15.
Okay, that's 20.
Right.
Where's your 20?
It's not the first time he's married a queen, so
no,
that's true.
Well, and I would also hope that there was some kind of contact, or that the Doctor was aware of Akasha.
Roll it, you coward.
In previous generations.
God.
Oh, God.
Can actually roll it and roll the 15 for the second time.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to go to the commercial break.
All right, so Buffy has now impaled the queen of the vampires that doesn't die ever through the heart. Cool. That works.
Oh, no, it was window by sunlight. Because it's a 15.
Oh, wait.
Buffy was 12 or below.
Just kidding. By sunlight.
Okay.
When we
go read an Anne Rice novel and you will see So Akasha has embodied the earth and she is one with the earth. She was part of the witches' society. It's not that easy to kill her, but I think that 10th could absolutely 100% find a way to use the wit and charm.
Oh, marry her.
And, portray this like goodness. And I think that it would either turn her good, or I think that he would be able to completely obliterate her to make sure and protect the world.
Are you hiding?
He's going to do Time Lord Victorious and kill her. So that's just
fair.
Anyway, we're going to take a commercial break. When we return, Dave and I are going to give our picks, and what we'll do is in the after party, for all the comments that came up, we're going to be taking your choices and putting up against doctors who haven't been chosen yet. When we return, please continue to stay logged on, tune in, and become part of the legend.
Alien invaders enslave Earth,
unleashing hunters into the ruined wastes.
One young survivor struggles to elude their monsters, clinging to hope.
When he's stolen off the planet by a sarcastic starship AI, they pit their uneasy alliance against a treacherous galaxy.
Explore a whole new verse of barbarism and betrayal.
Wonder and adventure.
In the Scion series
by Michael J. Allen.
Beginning with Book 1, Scion Conquered Earth.
Available in print, ebook, and audio on Amazon.com. Author Cindy Koepp is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye.
Find author Cindy Koepp at CKOEPP.com today.
You have more options than ever before when choosing a film, a television or internet series, a book to curl up with, or even a radio show or podcast. Get to know the people who are creating for you. The Hangin' With Web Show, hosted by award-winning author and journalist G.W. Pomacher, is the internet's fastest-growing web talk show series. The Hangin' With Web Show features professional, yet casual, in-depth interviews with creative arts and entertainment pros. Meet the people behind a digital revolution in creating more quality content than ever before in the history of media. Find the Hangin' With Web Show on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, or simply go to www.hanginwithshow.com. That's www.hanginwithshow.com.
It's coming soon. Game on at DoctorWho-WorldsApart.com. That's DoctorWho-WorldsApart.com. Please sign up. Go in and sign in every day for 10 Pandex. You can play for free, and you can accumulate those Pandex to get additional cards. But if you really want the good stuff, I think they just let me go right now to the email. Yeah, because I think they just dropped the Edge of Reality packs today.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching the show on October the 19th. They just dropped them today. We got the email, so if you want the good packs, go on there. But you can also accumulate if you just want to play. You can play for free. No worries there. Thank you for joining us at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basil, and wow, we got a lot of chats going.
Yes,
they're having a good time.
State of Decay was an awesome.
State of Decay. State of Decay. So. Hail there, William. Hail. Gremlins, Doctor Who would make an awesome
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly where my head was when I first thought of it. I was like, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
I never
I
wanted to hear.
honestly, I was like 12th Doctor Christmas special. I feel like that would be bomb.
That'd be cool.
So there's a couple chats going on in here, and I'm going to read through them, and then I'm going to let Heather answer this because we might have sidelined a little bit going, I don't know how many people have seen the movie.
Or read the book, but yeah.
Or read the book. So does the Sonic have a setting to emit UV light sunlight? Agreed with Akasha could be a season-long baddie. My 10th Sonic has UV. Good call as weapon against vampires.
There you go.
So, and then just real quick, Tom says 10 would pull a family of blood situation, try to help, but ultimately send her off. I agree with this one more so than
100%.
So Heather, would the UV setting work?
Not in Akasha. She literally
she's the first vampire, so
she's the first vampire. She makes her own rules. She's a day walker. She can control the weather. It's streaming now on Hulu, I think. Go watch it so you can see. UV won't do anything. She'll just be like, "Hapoo," and be done.
Yeah, she's a day walker, like Blade.
Oh yeah,
Blade.
Yeah.
So,
but she doesn't need a protection ring. She can do whatever the hell she damn well pleases.
So, has anyone made a Dungeons and Dragons version of Doctor Who? Dave.
Dave. Yeah,
there's an entire set of that. In fact, they have a second edition coming out. The PDF is already out of the Doctor Who role-playing game. There's a GURPS hack for it. I don't know of a specific someone hacking it to Dungeons and Dragons, even unofficially. I know they did a Stargate version that was adapted from 5th edition, so it's certainly doable. I'm sure somebody has done it, but if you want the real thing, Cubicle 7 has it.
Yep. So Danielle, I believe, commenting on Mark's comment, and I saw something like that at some point, which is probably what Dave's just explained. Never played a campaign through it though. Would love to. So that's the game, and maybe someday we'll start playing that on this show. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes.
Christian.
Let's get a
Edge of Reality makes me think of Elvis. Earworm. Oh, that music.
Let's go ahead and get Dave's pick out there when you get a chance. Hello, everyone. Halloween's almost here. Yes, it is, Dave.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and Dave. What was your pick? You sent me a picture, right? You want both of them?
I did. I sent you 2.
Okay.
I'm changing it. I'm going to make it the hit or die. No, that's not. This is the girl genius. Just for the record from earlier.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Me trying to figure out what's going on was actually to find a card game based on it that I thought was upstairs, but was apparently right behind me.
Now let me say this for your pick, Dave. I had to curtail the rules a bit because he has been in Doctor Who. He's even mentioned in Doctor Who, but not your version.
That's
so
right.
Go for it.
So I also did pick a vampire.
Oh, sorry.
I did not pick. I did not, in fact, pick this version of Dracula from the chase.
Like, why that one?
I did not. But even worse.
Oh, no, keep embellishing. I got your picture right there.
I chose this version.
Yes.
The Abbott and Costello?
Yes, specifically.
Yes. That's amazing.
Lugosi in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Oh my god.
Specifically.
Great pick.
Dave, you're my hero.
Yeah.
Why how could you not pick this version? One,
I tried, but it was
as a bit older. He's a little bit more human in that one.
Yeah.
He has a little bit more personality, which kind of makes him worse, really. He's just but you've also got 2 built-in companions.
Oh my god.
To make the whole thing just go haywire as Abbott Costello does.
It's true.
Gotcha.
And as for what doctor it would be, I personally would have hoped that I roll 7. Just because
he would be perfect, but let's see what we end up with.
Sylvester McCoy's background in physical comedy.
No cheat. Well, he doesn't know the numbers. So.
Yeah, I don't know the numbers, so I can't cheat in Shiny Math Rocks of Destiny. Here, I'll do this.
Yes. Tom knows that.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna roll 2 and see if either of them come up as
roll the first one. I just want to see.
Oh my god. So the 8 and the 16 both came up as 8. So I guess I'm stuck with whatever your number 8 is on your list.
Okay. So you know what? I will give you 16 since we do have a number 16 just for fun, and then I'm going to give you number 8. You ready?
All right.
Number 16 is
possibly
perfect. A hammer horror. Yes. Get him on.
Yes.
Bring on the Cushing Doctor Who human doctor.
and the movie version is, and we went through, I talked about this a little bit when we were doing the recasting of his reincarnations, that the movie was very much more a comedy. So that's kind of a perfect
that is a perfect
face off. It really would.
And he would just blend right in with what was going on. He would just work it out there.
My heart is full of so much like glee and song right now. It's my god. This is like a fever dream of my dreams.
But he rolled an 8. So
I did.
He did roll an 8. So guess who is going to be taking up? I'm really going to be this is going to be a let's do it.
Drum roll.
Oh yeah. The 13th Doctor is going to take on Abbott and Costello.
That poor woman would be so bewildered. I mean, seriously.
She wouldn't know what to do. She would be like,
I mean,
would any of us really?
That is actually the perfect face for her. For what's
going
on.
Yeah. You know what? It would be like she would just have like her and Abbott would be like thick as thieves because they'd just be like, what?
Yeah.
I see her siding more with Abbott rather than Costello, but in Costello
has his own lady friend in that movie, so
oh my god,
that's true.
If you haven't seen it, it is findable online.
Oh yeah.
Daily Motion, I know, has it unofficially. Cough, cough, wink, wink. But yeah, it is so worth the watch. But oh my, I almost see her going a little bit further off the physical end and just decking the bad lady, who I will not try and spoil for people who haven't seen the movie, in that movie, because
I get you.
Yeah, I people who have seen, can you see that? Can you just not see her going off and just No.
Scrunchy face, yeah.
Scrunchy face.
Just that would be Jodie the whole entire
Just
damn
like the
time.
whole,
Just
the whole movie she's doing that.
Yeah.
You think when it comes to Abbott and Costello, just every routine, it's you have the physical comedy versus like the straight man, and 13 would be like the straight woman in this whole thing. She'd be just as
Yep.
What?
Yes.
Bewildered the most of the time.
Straight manning the straight man.
Right.
Confusion all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
kind of want to see that play out.
I kind of do. I know. I kind of do. But the bad
we
thing
don't have any D20 challenges, so where's Mark with that?
Yeah.
Mark.
Mark.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this,
Mark's
folks.
slacking.
We're gonna head off into the after party. So
Yeah,
for
it is.
those
It's
of you
okay.
listening on our audio, thank you so much. If you want to hear the remainder of this show, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. YouTube.com, The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Tell your friends to join. We're at 1,500 YouTube subscribers and growing. So we're hoping to get 2,000. Oh my goodness, Mark, what the hell are you doing?
Yes, the fever dream got better.
He's just making crap up now.
The fever dream got
I'm here
better.
for.
Yes.
What'd you roll? 3?
Yes.
Transforms into the count.
All
from
right.
Sesame Street.
Why not?
Three
I love
roll.
the fact that- I love the fact that Mark flat out prime numbers, and then actually gave us prime numbers just in case people aren't sure.
We're just going to
It's
go into our
late
after
for some
party.
people.
Let me go ahead and put us into the after party. If you want to find out my choices and everybody else's, please go to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the folks who are listening to join us. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for our folks who want to go on the YouTube channel. We'll be right back just right after this little thing. And we'll continue. There you go. Bewildered. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yes.
Beowulf, that's a good
This
one.
is so right. So right.
Squirting vampires, water pistols. Oh,
I
okay.
don't think
Because it'd be a 10 thing,
Oh.
and she could even call that back, saying, "I did this once in Pompeii."
I don't. I'm gonna put Jeff's after us because I think she's still trying to get in here. I know traffic's bad for her, but she's trying to get on. I told her she can be part of the after party. So I'm gonna hold her.
This is why, Mark, you need sleep.
Well, it's 5.
Although you're rattling off prime numbers, so you're
all righty. Well, I can't follow. I can't follow Dave. So.
Yes, you
What?
can.
This was cool.
Can?
It was cool. I really went out. I said, I went big. I went crazy. I wanted something that would be a real challenge to the Doctor. Something that I
Dave
even wrote
beat
a
it.
story to it. I even wrote a fanfic story, and I'll tell you about it a little bit. But if we're going
Why are you holding back, Christian?
Where's the link? Is it in Teaspoon or AO3, please, sir? Where?
What are we talking about?
Your fanfic.
That's where
I will tell you in a minute.
fanfic.net. You're still putting. Are you putting your stuff on Angel Fire still?
Shush! It's in here right now.
She gets it. She gets it.
Angel Fire.
So
Thank you for
anyway,
making me
this
feel
is who
old.
I picked as far as my monsters are concerned. I I went completely all out.
Wait, is that Cthulhu or Kraken?
That's Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell because of the boat that threw me off.
Right?
I was like, wait.
Oh, he sleeps under the ocean as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
rigging it. I just wanted to give a little bit of a comparison. So Cthulhu, I just thought something hefty, something
you,
big.
Beowulf.
Come leave me alone. So Cthulhu, I went completely all out, and the story is that it's an episode with the Doctor and Cthulhu, and later on Cthulhu is brought on as this horrible image, is brought on by Lovecraft. We know all about Cthulhu, and we find out later that Cthulhu is actually an alien that from another world who was exiled to Earth and left there. And because anytime anybody came in front of Cthulhu, they would go insane. So that was Cthulhu's punishment. He could never ask for help from anybody on the planet. So he was stuck until the Doctor finally shows up and has figured it out that this is an alien that was exiled from his world, thrown to Earth. What are you pointing?
No, Tom. It's just Angel Fire. And I'm like,
Angel
yes.
Fire.
Dang, I had a website through them once upon a time. I think every
Good Christian.
I am old.
I'm still collecting dust with my MySpace account. So
You leave me and my Prodigy account alone.
So Cthulhu is the monster that I have picked. And Dave, who's the doctor that's going to go up against Cthulhu?
Oh, who?
Nope, we rolled that one already.
Okay.
Rolled that one already.
It's like the Price is Right.
Come on,
again.
Dave, get with the
That's
prize.
why dice is rigged.
12.
12.
12.
So who's number 12 in your
Oh, yes.
Price is Right wheel?
Oh,
good Lord. Can he be Cthulhu?
It's. I don't think. Well, if in my head canon, it's not a matter of defeating Cthulhu. It's figuring out who Cthulhu is and trying to work it out. But yeah, I could just see
And maybe
Joe,
judo chopping some of the cultists.
Venusian Aikido.
Judo jump. So I could.
You
see
just
the
quoted
Cthulhu.
Austin Powers. It's Venusian Aikido. Because you went judo chop.
now I
This is
want to
my
watch
head
Austin Powers.
I'll just sit here and shut
My
up.
head
Where's
canon.
mute?
My head canon.
I'll see
Yes,
my.
Anyway, that's what I.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
There you go. So, Melanie, if we want to bring some folks into the chat who brought in some ideas, we can put some MySpace Tom.
Can Tom be the villain?
Yes.
No, I mean like Tom from MySpace. You know how he was all over our friend. I wonder how he's doing.
Wait, we're on monsters and not villains right now.
Ah,
I was very
love it.
specifically told.
Shots have been fired.
Bam,
by
bam,
Leanne.
bam.
Whoa.
Yet
was
it is had a
told
good one
there's a thing.
before. I feel so awful for the last
Yes.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Yeah, you should feel bad." No, put that.
This is the look we give you. This is the look we give you, right?
Yes,
How about Miss
exactly
Ernst
that.
from the Grand High Witch from The Witches?
Oh, Mark just gave us another challenge.
Mhm.
So that one would be good. That's the Angelica Houston character, right? Or is that Witches of
Yes.
Eastwick? Or wait,
No, Angelica
Brain.
Houston, you're right.
okay, thank you.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
My brain. Oh,
we
Mark.
watch it at least 5 times a year.
Roll D20. He's just
Cthulhu devoured the world.
Spellings of
Anything else?
Cthulhu. I
I'm
like
thinking
that one best.
Yeah, that. Did it autocorrect him? I don't know. Devour the world. Anything else, Doctor?
It's my second natural 20 of the day.
Wait, was that actually a natural 20? Or you just move it with your hand?
No,
that's a natural 20. He did
I didn't
it.
see.
All right, you're never rolling in that 20 again. Jeez.
you can go back in and apparently.
Okay.
Nope,
So-
that is in fact the 20. It's the logo on that. But
So
All right,
literally,
so-
your natural 20 got us all eaten.
Yep.
Thanks, Dave.
what
Mark
can I
literally
say
tried to
except you're
softball
welcome?
this.
It's cabin
Mark
in the woods
softballed
kind of feeling.
this to be a good ending, and then you and your
think that's a
demonic
good ending.
energy.
I think that's a good ending. It's good energy.
I got. Well, we got some monsters that.
Have
were
I
in the
mentioned I have a
chat, so we're
Cthulhu
gonna
fez
put some
upstairs?
facts with them.
Maybe I'm a cultist.
Why are you not wearing it?
Yeah.
Because it matches. This matches better.
You could
But
sing it in there.
who cares? It's a
Leanne gets +5 to her sassy
yes,
pants.
peer pressure, peer pressure.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
I'm looking
Well,
for other. I have to scroll back, people. Sorry. I thought we did most of them.
So I think
but
I
we
have
haven't
to
matched
explain
them
the
up with.
+5.
We haven't matched them up with people yet. State of Decay was an awesome fourth Doctor. Yeah, it was. Real vampires, not sparkly.
Okay, so in the chats, if you are those people watching, throw a monster. Don't say anything else, and we'll go ahead and give you a roll.
We'll give it a roll
and see what it is. Right now, we'll just start it off while you guys are thinking of your best monster. We'll go with the whole rabbit fan, a monster like Misery. What about the Oh Lord, I just blanked on what her name is. In Misery, what's that goes after James Caan?
Oh my God.
What's her name? Yeah, my brain. She was just in the
Annie Wilkes.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. So Kathy Bates' character.
Annie Wilkes is there?
Annie Wilkes. Thank you. Which doctor's going against?
People
Annie
are just
Wilkes?
throwing names out there. Great.
That's fine, but I want to know Annie Wilkes. That's our
Annie
first
Wilkes.
one.
Who's taking on Annie Wilkes?
5.
Okay.
Because we could speed round.
Fine.
This. Another old man. Oh no.
I mean, no, he never said
his
a
ankles.
chance.
Talk her off the ledge. Talk her away from the axe.
I'm hoping so, but I hope he comes away with his ankles.
That's true.
Right? Oh
in
my
the middle
God,
of
that scene is
regenerating.
the biggest scene of my life.
Godzilla. Who's gonna fight Godzilla?
10.
10. Oh, jeez.
He's gonna sing it a little lullaby with his recorder.
Oh my god!
He's gonna have that face.
That's how he'll use his recorder to call Mothra to come save.
Dr. Troughton is going to be the Green Ranger with his flute, and then the monster comes and
That was the value out of MySpace. Oh, okay.
Oh, MySpace Tom. Mothman.
Mothman. Who's taking on the Mothman?
Does he have a
16 again?
16 weekend. I will
That is perfect, Dave.
All right, here we go. If we're gonna take on a warring type person, let's bring in the War Doctor.
There's 2 from now that would have been more funny with the. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to Beowulf's real quick because for the War Doctor that would have been funnier.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, think about it.
Well, wait a minute, Dave. Roll it. What are the aliens fighting? This is going to be interesting.
Please let it be the War Doctor again. No, because the alien popped out of John Hurt.
Well, then I would give it to him, but let's give it a new doctor. Let's just
give it to the War Doctor. I agree.
I just want to see what
11.
11. Oh my God! No way in hell.
Yeah, he'll end up like John Hurt with an alien.
Exactly.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. He'll fight it off. That would see. I would go meta with the War Doctor against an alien because then for the 2 to fight because he would be all Ripley-ish about it and fighting. But like younger War Doctor in his prime fighting, not necessarily where we saw him in the 50th, where he was just at that. I'm done. I'm dropping the mic, and I'm gonna hit the moment. That's kind of how I kind of see it. Mark said, I don't know how to say this because I'm not familiar with Death Note. Everyone in the world tells me I need to read Death Note or watch Death Note.
Watch Death Note. You can watch it. It's really, you would like it. I think you would like it. It's an easy watch too.
Watch the movie.
So wasn't Death Note a manga first or? Yeah, it was manga because okay. So I was actually internalizing.
The movie did it really good justice.
It did? Okay.
It did.
Dave, who's Ryoka fighting?
7.
Yeah. This is bring on the Ruth Doctor.
So fill me in, y'all. What kind of fight would this be? I don't know the character.
She's just basically got a gun and telling him off. I don't know anything about her from Death Note. I'm sorry, but I get Heather. You've seen this, right? Well, how do you think?
Yes, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it.
Okay. I mean, we had Aliens versus 5, so I couldn't even get my brain around it. Then you beat him with celery.
Doctor, that's huge. Yes, Jamie, it's a big one. That's the comment for that particular last one. Okay, we now have Paul from Dalek Builders running in here and saying Medusa. That's
I'm kind of surprised Medusa hasn't shown up. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
Because that's another one where it's do you go after her?
That was Ruth Doctor. Go ahead and give it another reroll. That was Ruth.
I mean, just let the lady alone. She's supposed to hang out in her cave, all right, people?
13.
Damn.
13. Oh, yeah. No. He would work. He would definitely work.
Oh.
Yeah. You would definitely find a way. Just
the
umbrella.
I would think that the Seventh Doctor would actually help her, not fight her, would find a good resolution. I would hope.
Is there a good resolution with Medusa though?
Just let her be. Let her be.
Well, you have to get. Well, yes, but she's still going to kill people.
Well,
you have to get close enough to be able to talk to her, to interact with her, without being turned to stone.
You just
that is umbrella.
Fair.
But you see, he would do something like he would give her a chance and just I can't release you into the world unless you change your ways. And she goes, no way. And then all of a sudden he snaps his fingers and all these mirrors show up or something.
I'm sorry, I just have to say, I appreciate your Medusa voice. Can you do it again?
What, this one? I don't
yeah.
But isn't that kind of the thing that every doctor always does is like they always offer the opportunity for change or
but Seven
in
was
some way.
Seven always had like one step or two steps ahead of his enemies, and he always, the way that I've always personified, especially when it got into the latter years when Andrew Cartmel took over, he became the mystery doctor. So you would think he was defeated, or you think he got it wrong. Medusa would be in his face, and all of a sudden he would go like, "I'm giving you he had his way of saying, "I'm giving you a chance," but all of a sudden he would turn it around, or or he would find his way would be, "This is the only way to hold Medusa," and then put her in a room full of mirrors, or in a tunnel where nobody could find her, or something like that. Yeah, all the doctors are kind of like that. They always try to give a chance, but his was the mystery doctor. Like he when they say that the doctor led on, the clowniness and made people feel uncomfortable about it and thinking like, "I've got you," the doctor would turn around and just go like, "Oh no, I've won this game. I told you."
Right.
So
give her sunglasses. So that way she's not turning.
Exactly. With that beam of the rock.
Or like we've got like a cool hairnet or something.
Right.
I don't know if Snakes could not. Yeah.
I
give her a fez. Give her a nice tall fez.
There you go.
Yeah.
He would give her a
that
hairnet.
one's a good one too.
There's another person in the chat, which I'm like, suspect.
Snicker.
Propaganda version.
Somebody named Dave Chapman is now just throwing his own in here in the chats. Yep. Dave.
Yep. What number was the War Doctor again?
The propaganda version.
I'm trying to get them all out there at one point.
That would be
number
funny.
Number one.
That would be funny though if it was the War Doctor against Sirius Black.
No, but he's gonna get an earful.
I think that pose also fits just topically as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back off.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I throw out one of my other ones that I really want to hear what people have to say in the chat?
Yeah.
The Reavers from Firefly.
Ooh.
Did I get that? No, I didn't.
R.I.P. Wash. Gone but not forgotten.
Yes, indeed.
Too soon.
Leaf on a wind.
Too soon.
I know.
Always too soon.
Leaf on a wind. Come on.
And Christian, I'll tell you, Amy has thrown in.
Are we gonna roll and figure this out?
Oh, sorry, I was stuck in grief for Wash.
We just kept going down the grief hole.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
15.
15 the War Doctor, so I'm going to default to the closest doctor without going over. Booyah. Get the fourth Doctor on the Reaver.
He has to have his TARDIS.
Awesome. Perfect.
Not that time ring thing.
Perfect.
Oh God.
Fourth
Lord.
Doctor. All right. Jess Nicole, I want to give her props. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel over at Sites and Side Quests over on the YouTube channel, because she did have a pick, and unfortunately I guess she's not going to be able to make it. She picked Harry Potter Dementors. Dementors.
Which is funny because our last comment was great minds, Ramona. Great minds.
Yep.
So we have.
So who's gonna fight?
Who's gonna take on the Dementors, Dave?
Watch it be 10.
16 again.
Oh,
so
let's
who's
see.
closest?
Well, no. I'm
Who's
just going
16?
to pick a doctor who has not been picked at the
That's
random
fair.
toss. And
He keeps changing
How
his
many
hat.
fezzes do you have, Dave?
Well,
more than 11.
Keep it up.
I got 2 more after this.
Keep doing it.
Okay.
Keep
I
doing
just want to see how many
Well,
he
he's-
brought downstairs with him to see how many he keeps.
Well, this guy's
I brought a
taking on
box of
different
them.
God, which doctor? That was probably also in Harry Potter.
Well, this doctor took on different types of Reavers, so why not?
Oh, some of that wasn't in Harry Potter. Okay, that's cool.
Bring on the ninth Doctor.
That would be cool. Because I mean, this 9 can fight. Nine's smart and can throw down.
Yeah.
This would be fun because he would probably look at the problem from all different angles and whether or not he needs to do a fight or not necessarily flight, but like an entrapment kind of. Because all I could think of it's like the Reapers a little bit.
Yeah,
that were the
from,
Time Reapers.
The Father's Day. Yeah.
Yeah, from Father's Day. So it's kind of that
Yes.
kind of
Ooh.
vibe a little bit. So would he? I don't know. I don't think he's going to get his, a willingly get a Dementor's kiss, but I don't know. But he would do something to make us freak out and go, no, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden he wins the day. But 9 would be smart enough not to take the freaking Elder Wand, break it in half, and throw it over a bridge. I'm going to tell you that right now. Sorry. I'm still angry at Harry for doing that. Why?
Yes. There is one doctor left we have not touched. I think everybody knows who it is. So whoever gets the next one gets the default of that doctor. Who's Balrog? Can somebody help me out? My brain's fried right now.
Leave.
Yes.
Out. Out.
Right. So.
Thank you. So for the Balrog, okay. Which if you
wait, Chris is the only one who has a list. The list.
Oh well, hold on.
Yeah. This is fair. This is.
You know what? I could see him saying that he shall not pass.
Yep.
You can hear Capaldi saying, "I'm bringing Christian back. Christian, come back here."
I brought him back too. Yeah.
So now when I said you shall not pass, do you know who I'm talking about now?
Yes. Now
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it took a while. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, him fighting the Balrog. That would be pretty bad.
That would be awesome. Oh.
I mean, I could see him. I could see that man shouting.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got a few more in here.
Shall not pass.
And I mean, that photo is perfect too because he looks like he's looking up too, up and at.
Yeah.
We have Paul jumping in with Pyramid Head, going a little gaming and movie, and Comic Con.
We're going to reset
cosplay
everything. So
favorite.
whatever that number is, we're going to
6.
start all over. 6. Well, we get him back.
He would be pointing and shouting at him like, "What the heck are you? What is on your head? Why are you in the staircase? And what were you doing?"
Wait, no. Do you ever see that meme
Keeping it
where
family friendly?
I think it's from the Pyramids of Mars. It's Sarah Jane and him walking into the room. Then they see the bad guy and they turn around and leave.
That's
exactly what's going on. That's exactly what he sees.
He would be in silent. Yeah, he'd be opening a door, walking in, and said, "Nope, turn around, nope." His way out of that situation. How about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
From Ghostbusters. Really?
Do we get 4 of them for that?
He became bad.
Sure,
3.
We got all angry. Going,
Well, he's number 3 actually, so I guess we can bring him back. So
again, looking up at, he keeps getting all the big monsters.
Exactly.
Wait, can imagine the just regenerated, still kind of out of it 12th Doctor.
None shall pass.
Just getting straight up cranky with the Stay Puft, or Stay Puft instead of a Tyrannosaurus in that episode.
Yes, that was exactly where my head was.
Yeah, deep breath. Yeah. He was just like, I'm not flirting with you, or whatever he does.
Would that make Madame Vestra? Would that change her from into a modern Stay Puft, descended from the other previous Stay Puffs?
I see where you're going on this tangent, but I'm not going with you on it.
That's fair.
I'm just letting you just go.
Let's not do that.
I'm like,
people are just
place
throwing
Stay Puft.
This is great.
This is Stay Puft for giant
adipose. Yeah.
I mean,
all right, there we go. That's what my square win.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
My God.
Okay.
You're ridiculous.
13th took all the marshmallows. Yes.
You passed over Audrey too.
I'm back.
In fact,
sorry.
she gets to a certain point. That's what her face will look like after certain marshmallows. Audrey 2, Dave.
Can we just make that? Can we just make that 11? Because there is no one who fits Audrey 2 better than 11.
Okay, so 11 is the honorary.
4. 4 technically, but
Okay, well.
Who's 11?
He likes the music in his soul.
You have a lovely plant there.
Oh my goodness. The urchins would eat him alive.
That's true. Of course. Who would? Okay, since we really don't know. Well, we really don't think the 5th Doctor could take out aliens. Which Doctor would take out the aliens? Would it be 9? I would say 9.
Xenomorph aliens.
Yeah, I would say 9. 9 or War.
Oh God, I'm thinking 9. thinking 9 because. Ooh, this is okay. Because okay, we're going. See, here's the thing: are we going with? I mean, they're the same monster. I get it, but they were presented in different ways in Alien and Aliens, and then Aliens going forward. Because you kind of had them more in Alien, just that creepy thing in the background, with the blood, and it was just such a more of a suspense-filled drama, horror, suspense, kind of movie, and the monsters were presented as such. But then you have Aliens, where it started turning into really help usher in the whole action sci-fi genre, where they're moving, and you had the Queen and all that kind of stuff. So if we're just kind of going with, I think it depends on which xenomorph that we're fighting with.
Dave says no.
Nope. I don't think it matters. I say it's Joe Martin. I say it's the fugitive doctor, no matter which one.
Yeah, because she can.
Okay, you know what? Yes. I will agree with you on that.
Kick there.
Yeah.
I can't say that on the air, I think.
Broke that horn off, when she broke the horn off that Jadoon, spoilers, showed off how badass she could be, that she has no problem grabbing a weapon and all that. But she's also very smart, very cunning, and even in that photo, she has no time for any nonsense.
Yeah.
So
because we know he doesn't survive Aliens 3. So,
I'm thinking the Ruth Doctor, maybe 9. I think 9 could also do it. Yeah, my boy there.
I mean, look at his face.
I mean, look at that. Exactly.
Right?
Again, no nonsense. He's ready to throw down. That was the doctor who was ready to go in on the game station and just destroy everything again. So he's still in full-on PTSD, trying to deal with the fact of the Time War, all this other kind of stuff.
Yes.
I think he could also be someone to be like, all right, let's get this done.
Yeah.
Which I want to know more about Ruth Doctor, because she still has that same kind of vibe too.
Well, she had the gun, but she figured it out to have it backfire.
Yeah.
So she has the cunningness.
Yes, that's where I'm like, those two.
Yeah, but then I could argue him.
Ooh.
I can see that. Under the same cunning standpoint. Yeah, no, I can totally see that.
Because I could see him going through and like slithering.
I can see him on the Nostromo.
I see him not only that, but he would walk through the alien nest without a problem with the umbrella ready to go.
He'd swap out
You know what? No, I take it back. Not 7. Go with 6. Go with 6 and just imagine all that Giger freaking artwork with that nonsense walking through it.
I think we should create something for that now.
Yes, and Colin Baker would have that swagger like, please, this is nothing. Because really, he was trying to be that 9th Doctor character, but was dressed up like this. So, yes, you know what? I'm going with the 6th Doctor in that clown suit, walking through those eggs. Like,
not
just
a damn.
Not giving any. Oh man, I have something I have to paint.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Please
Make it happen.
Sell it to all of 3 people.
If anybody can make it happen, it's you.
Oh dear me.
Wow.
I'm trying to do a 6th Doctor.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Gotta happen.
Big Finish, are you listening?
We've just melodies. We just all made a fever dream.
Exactly.
Romana. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Oh wait. Here we go. Romana says, "I see him tipping his hat to one of them, and it snarls in response." Oh, that would be like the 7th Doctor. Yeah. Just hello. Yep. So 7 works
because he's got something in his back pocket. He's ready to push. That he was like he littered all these bombs or something around the aliens. And just waiting for one of them to just get pissed off and say, "Hey, guys, you guys."
Before they ever arrived, he swapped out the cat for a flirkin.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And quite frankly, Ace is her own Marine Corps. Mark says 2 of them. One is Doctor versus both Cybermen Borg hybrid and a Predator alien hybrid.
See, and that brings up a point because a friend of mine said Predator.
Predator.
Yeah.
I did think about Predator.
Oh no.
Yeah, Christian, Amy was pushing for me to choose Predator for my monster, and I was like, no, because it was just it would be a whole show.
Oh yeah.
Dave,
Oh my God.
just for giggles, who would take on Predator? Who would by chance?
Mark, tell us how it would win a Predator.
14.
Well,
Oh my.
Oh no.
Well, the Earth is doomed.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I think he could. Well, I meant if we're looking at maybe.
No.
If
No.
we're looking at Dark.
No.
There is no point. Even with the haircut, there's
that
no
wig-
point where he would not get destroyed.
That wig is in a trophy room.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about his doctor. I'm talking about Dark Eye's doctor. When he's finally gotten war torn himself, when he's finally just throwing caution to the wind before he meets before he meets Cassie and the Sisterhood of Karn. That moment where he is just like right on the edge, right when he's about to decide to become the war doctor, become a warrior. I think that's where
Still can't see it.
Against the Predator? I mean, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people are against me on the fact that I'm all in with Danny Glover being able to beat a Predator. I loved Predator too. I thought that was great. And I know some people are like, there's no way he could have done. I'm like, it showed that a cop just not bumbling, but he used enough skills and cunning to hide his way and duck and juke. I don't. Because to me, it was more mind over muscles. Because you had Schwarzenegger with muscles and cunning, and then you had,
It's the mind game, and then you have the physicality to execute it.
Right. So I thought it was a great way to show that you didn't just need to have this skill set in order to beat the Predator. You needed, it's more about your mental acuity. That being said, yes, the Eighth Doctor has the mental acuity, but I think that there's ego there that would be his downfall.
Give it away.
Yeah.
I think you need to.
Because the Doctor has to talk.
I'm not. I think you have heard Dark Eyes or any of the latter stuff, because he's really changed, especially when he gets down. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't listened to Dark Eyes. He's at the moment of his life. He's about to commit suicide. And he decides at the last minute he wants to run to the end of the universe and all of time to figure out if it was worth it. And the Time Lords actually stop him. So I think when the Doctor finally gets to that point, he knows, there's nothing left for him. When you hear I've got nothing left to lose. When you hear it from, where is he? God, where is he? From him. I've got nothing left to lose, That's where I think he can get it. But yeah, it wouldn't be early stages of his long hair. It would be short haired with the adventurer's outfit when he finally cut it down. That, to me, I think he would do it. Yeah, it's a stretch, but he could do it.
I do agree that 13th would look at a Predator and be like, ooh, love the hair. You can see her just be like, ooh. Also with that face. Well, I mean, she thought like the Pating was like an adorable, like, aren't you an adorable little until it started doing something. It's like, oh, you again.
Any number from 12 when the Doctor regenerates in the war.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, I think in order for him to survive, the dice actually has to crack in half. He's fall off the table.
Yeah. I'm putting up Beowulf's thing because it says the
That's
Eighth
a
Doctor
4. I need a 20.
Is a hardened character.
20. You need to roll a nat 20 again, buddy.
Do it.
Come on.
3 times in a row. You can do it.
Nope. See, there we go. 13. That 8 died. He's now regenerating.
Oh no.
Well.
Okay. See, there you go.
See, when Team Beowulf agrees, it's the Eighth Doctor gotten harder at this time. He's lost the romance. He's now he's now entering into the War Doctor phase. All right, so there are 2 factions of Predator.
Movie.
Wow, well, we're just going to be throwing everything in it.
Yes, because this is a great episode.
I know.
It's late and we all need to stop.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's challenging.
But yeah, okay, we might have a part 2 of this.
I have to do a
next
part
week.
2.
Oh,
yeah, I think I have to do part or part 3 because this is the second one, right? Maybe.
This version.
Second time we've done this. Yeah, a monster one. Maybe we'll do another one of these because I think a lot of people are enjoying it, and I don't think we fully have a episode locked in for next week, Christian.
Well,
and something else. We have wonderful guests.
Yes.
Let me just make this announcement. I do apologize, and Lord Byron has let me know in advance. Unfortunately, because of situations that are going on with Phantasmagoria, they've had to decline next week.
Yeah.
So I do apologize. We were going to have actually 2 shows. It was going to be Phantasmagoria, plus next weekend it will be the premiere of Jodie. So I don't know. I didn't know if we were going to like maybe take a rest on Tuesday because they were going to be our entertainment. We were going to rest up and let them do the show. But if you guys want us to continue this next week, by all means, if you want us to come up with something else similar to that, so we wrap up Halloween this way. But
or if you have an idea for a show, drop it
Yeah.
in the chat. If you don't necessarily are watching it now, maybe if you're watching it, not live, drop it in the chat. We'll keep looking at the chats here to maybe garner some more ideas for next week. Because otherwise we could take a break and then just wait till, remember, Sundays we're going to be reviewing the show live.
Hey, Nisha.
I won't be in because again, shameless plug of Fan Expo Denver. But maybe I can do it from the airport. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it though.
So a couple announcements. This show, starting Halloween, will be moving to Sundays while the series is going on. We'll be doing our reviews. We're going to try to schedule our reviews within 1 hour of the finale when the show ends that Sunday night on BBC America. So it might be a little bit later for our folks in the UK, but
it'll be really late, dude.
It'll be really late. But if you're up, hey, check it out.
Yeah, it's live shows would be Sunday, the review. So that's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Which is like
so
4 UK.
Yeah. Although we're going to have not next weekend, which is so the first weekend, next weekend is the first episode. The second episode coincides with our daylight savings time where we're jumping fall back. We're going to fall back an hour.
Right.
I don't know if you guys do. I know.
I think they're a couple weeks off.
Thing, but
I think they have a daylight savings time, but I think they do it a couple weeks after.
Yeah. So after that, we're going
to be getting rid of it.
Back into that.
We're actually staying on it.
I know we were trying to get rid of it for a while.
Yeah. But so it's going to be kind of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey a little bit because of us changing to Sunday, so we could review right after the episode, and then daylight savings time is going to coincide, and but maybe we could throw in some more Who Knew News stuff like that on Tuesdays if we're feeling peckish and bored. I don't know. And that maybe we can still have something. So just keep an eye on our channels and we will announce accordingly.
Yes.
Since we're not sure about all the timey-wimey stuff, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell and you'll know.
Exactly. So
yeah.
Hiccup. All right, who goes against Hiccup? Who goes against Hiccup? Who's 12? They go against Hiccup.
How about Toothless?
What was the number?
12.
Hiccup and Toothless are fighting. You don't hurt my
Yeah,
dog.
okay. I could see him whipping some
Again,
Scottish Viking butt.
Would have laughed if Tennant was in it again.
And 16 gets to take on Toothless.
They're not monsters.
Yes! We'll just study him. It'll be fine.
Anyway, folks, we're going to go. Yes, please. But I want to say this. Lord Byron will be doing a Christmas special for us in place of the Halloween. So, yes, Lord Byron has promised that his team will be doing a Christmas special for us. Also, keep up with Facebook.com, the Traveling TARDIS. That's the best way to keep up with everything. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Dang, was looking forward to them. And
I know our Tuesdays are going to be weird, so we'll figure stuff out.
Right, so we're going to be moving our show just temporarily until the series runs out, and then we're going to go right back to Tuesdays and do our discussions.
But yeah,
so
ring that bell in case we decide to come in a little, for maybe half an hour ish thing.
Exactly. And I will let you end it, Melanie. Just remind people about Fan Expo Denver. So,
again, Fan Expo Denver, Halloween weekend, the 29, 30, 31st. I can't count in sequential order, y'all.
You can do it.
Ha! Yay! I will be there in Denver. Come see me, booth 348A. If you follow me at Pieces of Melee on Instagram, on the Facebooks, the social medias, I will post it there as well. Again, come get your photo taken with this little object in Denver, Colorado, in the snow or cold. Bring jackets because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
It's like 60 one day, 30 the next, and then 80 the following. So you'll be fine.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Guys,
shut up, Dave. You and your Canadian
team. Stay after the live end card. Want to say goodbye, and just in case we are not here next Tuesday for whatever reason, have a safe and happy Halloween. Happy Siam. I'm trying to get that right for our friends who celebrate out there. Please just be safe out there. Do what you can to protect yourselves. We actually we've lost somebody to COVID just recently. One of our panelists who passed away. Not saying a name because I was trying to ask for permission first, but please stay safe out there. Whatever you do, take care of yourselves. Have fun. We will see you next time, and always become part of the legend. Happy Halloween, guys.